Good evening, everybody. This is Deborah with Deborah's Blue Tarot. My hair, considering I didn't really do anything yet major. My sister and I are going to go to dinner in a little while. Um, how's everybody doing? Did you have a good day? I hope you did. I hope you took my recommendation and checked out what was said about the New York primary. And I want to do kind of a general energy reading for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. This is just my opinion, based on nothing but my opinion. Amen. Let's look at these cards. Let's do a general energy reading. Let me look really quick and see if anybody has asked me anything about anything. If that makes any sense.
If America has done one...
Okay. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, this banking thing is the biggest pain in the butt. Let's look at last night's. 45 hates happy people. He wants everyone in fear. That is the truth. Anonymous. Okay, that's kind of a good question. How on earth is the question? How on earth does Anonymous stay anonymous in this age of such high-tech ability? Well, I'm going to answer it in a more simplistic way because my mind understands what you're asking, but I want to answer it in a way that we all understand it. Not everybody is a tech person. I am a tech person because that's my work. My work is not on computers, but it is, because all of our systems in imaging are like big computers in essence. We image with digital receptors. We don't image with film anymore. So let's find out why Anonymous why do we not think that they've been revealed? Why have they not been revealed? Have they been revealed? All right. 10 of Wands. I'll show you the cards in a sec. The Chariot. Both completion cards. Wow. The Devil. Oh my. 10 of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Oh. These are shocking. Okay. Shocking, I tell you. All right. Ten of Wands. You see how they're on her back? Because she's a woman and she's smart. In most cards, it's in the front. They're carrying it in their front, which is much more complicated from the perspective of carrying. But this is a completion card. She is burdened, heavily burdened. The Chariot. The Chariot represents the military to me. Where is the guy on the Chariot? I just don't know. But this is the card for the Chariot. And it's also a completion card. Here. The Devil. Gee, I wonder who that could be. It gets better. The Ten of Swords. Another completion card. Right next to the Devil. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, the Devil, evil, goes really nicely with 10 swords in the back, or in this case, not in her back, they're approaching the side of her. But that's where they're going. And the Ace of Cups. Right after this. That's a lotus flower. My finger. There she is. She's not connected to this. You know who is connected to this. Seven of Swords. Stealing. You know who. And the last card that I pulled was the Sun. Wow. Full illumination. I give and I take. The water comes, the water goes. It's a beautiful card. And the Ace of Cups right above the lotus flower. High emotion. See the rainbow? Everyone is included. Okay. Spirit. Do these cards appropriately represent my let me think. Does it appropriately represent my reading? Wow, these are loaded with energy. On does this appropriately represent my reading on them? Yes. Okay, so I want to pull, let's mix these up, another set of cards. Let's mix these up here. I'm going to use these cards. Right now they're jumping. So let's ask a question. That was on Anonymous. And essentially, Anonymous is going after the devil. That's what I feel. And so, Anonymous is going after the devil. There's a lot of burdens. And they're trying to bring the light back. Trying to bring back the light. Trying to bring back the light. Is Anonymous trying to bring back the light? Is Anonymous the good guys? Let's ask that. Is Anonymous a legitimately good guy kind of organization? I know there's women in there too, but I'm just trying to simplify it. Is Anonymous an equally good? The King of Wands. Happy, movement, taking action. See the sun bright? Look at the king. Look how he's smiling. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, that's a yes card. Anonymous is the good guy. And they're coming after the Emperor. Waiting for some help across the water. Understanding the poverty. This is a poverty card, a sadness card. Six of Swords. Moving away from what no longer serves her. And the Six of Cups. Going back to a time of happiness and youth and memories. The Chariot. Stepping in to stop the conflict. The Queen of Wands. She's also coming to the table, so to speak, with good things. Is that Letitia James? You know, she's got a little private thing going on in a with a grand jury in New York. Four of Wands, joy and happiness. Death, a card of completion. Not necessarily being unalive. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. By the devil. But there's a celebration coming. See? Three of Cups. It's a celebration that's coming. Ace of Swords. The Sword of Truth is coming. Devil. The unalivement. The unalivement. I made the word up. You know I can't say this word. Of the devil. Celebration. The sword of truth, piercing right into the sword, into the crown with the truth. Just the way it started. Spirit, do these cards ring true over the topic of, is Anonymous legitimately the good guys? Yes. Spirit, is Anonymous legitimately coming out with some seething info on the felon on July 1 through July 7, I don't know which date, somewhere in that window of time? Yes. Well, we'll find out, won't we? We don't know yet, but we will find out. It blows me away. It just does. When I can tell a story with the cards, because in the midst of pulling cards, there's always, nothing is going to be like perfection all the way down the line, because that's just not reality, right? And then, you know, one little blip happens and someone says that you said, we do our best. Sometimes it's not good enough, but we are human. You know what I mean? All right. Let's ask another question. A short one. Is Felon45 about ready to get the bleep out of Dodge? By the way, there were people talking to me on our channel regarding their banking thing. I am certain that you are right. In fact, let's read on that. Is the Doge access to our private records related to all of the bad actors using our credit and our personal information? Yes. This is the star card. This is my card for the United States. It's a beautiful card, by the way. Water in, water out, taking care of the earth. And it's a yes card. I'm not going further with that. Every time I go further, I go down this rabbit hole of yes, but no, but yes, but no. I'm not going to do that. Okay. So let's pull an angel card for everybody. Even this has instructions. So you know angel numbers are repeating numbers typically, 111, 222, 333, that kind of thing. Not always like that. It could be 1212 or 1515 or 5454, whatever. But that's typically what we call angel numbers. I'm going to try and shuffle this tiny little deck. As you can see, this goes the opposite way. Okay. I'm going to pull an angel number for you guys. This is for the community at large. My lucky number! Oh my gosh! I'm a 13, okay? I was born on the 13th. I was born at 1 p.m., which is the 13th hour of the clock. My condo number is 13. I had my first kiss at 13. 13 is my number. 1313, clarity. As the storm passes, follow me, okay? As the storm passes, the clarity is felt. Faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available, and all you have to do is ask. Just ask for help. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Now, it gives us an affirmation if you want it for this day. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Spirit. Oh, I have the chills. If anybody ever sees any orbs, let me know. I never think to look. There was one the other night that someone was so excited about. They texted me and went, "Oh my God, I see an orb!" And I was all excited too. And then they took a pic. They had videoed it and took a snippet or a clip out of the video. It was harder to see, but anyway, whoever's here, you are welcome here, as long as you are of the light. If you are of the light, you are always welcome in my home. Wow. Okay. Are my spirit guides with me? Spirit guides? Yes. Spirit guides, please protect all of my people. Will you do that for me? Yes. Will you please talk to the spirit guides of others who are watching? Spirit, will you do that for me? Yes. And give them peace and safety and good health? Will you do that for me? Yes. Will you protect all of our families? Because if you can't, no one can. Will you do that for me? Yes. Okay. I hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning, depending on where you are. Make sure that you can hear me okay. Somebody made a comment about not being able to hear me well, and I don't want that to be the case. Let's pull another card for everybody. I've got a minute here. This is for the collective. Give us something nice and beautiful. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's a nice card. The full moon in Pisces. What's next? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. I get it. You get it. Okay. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. If I feel so motivated later, because I am off tomorrow, and today, honestly, so I tend to stay up a little later. But if I'm feeling like I need to talk to you, I'll come back on. I'm sending you love, light, health, wealth. We're already wealthy here. That's where you need to be wealthy. Money is not the be all and the end all. It really isn't. I've had a lot of money before, and I have nothing really to show for it. So money is not the goal. The goal is inner peace. And I will wish you peace.